right, we're live, and now we're gonna tweet out the link. Share. Twitter. Alright. We're live, and no one's here, so no one can hear me say we're live, but we're live! Nobody's here yet. Oh, looks like people are here. Hi! Alright, I am just pulling the stream up on my computer so that I can better read the comments as you guys start trickling in, but thank you so much for joining me again today, and don't mind the side ponytail, my hair was just being all sorts of discombobulated, so this is just, yeah. And then random person says, yes, I'm not late. Welcome, random person, whoever you are. It's pretty fun saying that. Alright, I'm just pulling this up. And there we go, and quick mute it so I don't have to hear my own voice. And scroll down, and yay! Okay, so JLW says, hi Alex, hi, good to see you. Again, good to see you. I always say that. I'm just gonna keep saying good to see you. Library Sarah says, hi Alex, hi. Random person says, oh, and technically I should be doing homework and studying. I do not condone not doing the things that you need to do for school. So if you need to go do your homework and study, please go do it. Or do it while we're streaming. That's fine too. Franny says, hey, just got done making dinner on time. Yay, yeah, I just finished eating dinner actually. My day was a little bit off schedule. I actually took a half day today from work because my car needed to be worked on, and it was a half day's worth of work. It was fun, not expensive at all, but I ended up, my parents picked me up, my mom picked me up because we live in the same town. She dropped me off at home and I got a ton of cleaning done, but my car wasn't ready till 5 and I needed to go to the grocery store to get things for me to be able to make dinner, and it just threw the timing off just a tiny bit. And also, if you can hear the voices of men in the background, my husband is hosting his game night tonight, so if you hear people yelling about orcs and bags of holding and D20s, that's because they're playing D&D in the other room and they have loud voices, so so you get a double show tonight. And yay! Oh, okay, so Alexander Black says the literary madman appears in a puff of smoke and glitter and writer tears. Oh no! Don't cry. Random person says, I'm new. Well, thank you so much for joining. I love having new people here. It's always a lot of fun. Becca C. Smith says hello, and JLW says, I can see you, so it counts. There we go. I like that. And then Becca says, D&D, I'm jealous. Yes, I'm jealous too. I haven't played D&D in a really long time, but I just don't quite have the time to dedicate to a campaign. They've played every Wednesday for literally years. Like, they've only taken a handful of breaks. Like, some people drop out because they have a kid or, you know, other family stuff happens, but they come back eventually. So it's really nice having like D&D around, even though I'm not actively playing at this time. And I'm much more prepared this week. I actually have my beverage ready to go, as opposed to you guys having to hear me cough and choke like last week. I'm so sorry that last week was frantic. But just to give you guys an idea of what we're going to be doing, if this is your first time joining, I am going to be hosting live writing sprints, and that is where we're going to try to write as many words as we can in a set amount of time. I'll set a timer, say go, and you just write away. Or if you're a Nanowrimo rebel like me and you're not going for the 50,000 words, you might be doing something else during that time. The point is to be productive and to be able to be like, hey, look at all this work I got done by the end of the stream. And if you're not familiar with NaNoWriMo, it is National Novel Writing Month, where you try to write 50,000 words in the month of November. For me, I am actually a NaNoWriMo rebel, and I am on the, now I pretty much can call it the third draft of my novel, To Market, and this is my binder that I printed out my manuscript, and I have been going through each chapter and reading and making notes, and all these little note cards indicate the different notes that I've made for each chapter. And some chapters I even split into sections just because there were like longer chunks, like longer scenes. So I am just loving it. And Monique says, I'm loving the mock cover. Thank you. I made this on PicMonkey. It's like like a poor man's Photoshop, and it actually had this tree overlay that you could put on top of photography, and I just used the free like clip art that they have, and this is their font, and I just kind of pieced it all together. I just wanted something spooky, so this is what I came up with. And you don't know this because you haven't read it, but skulls and vines are kind of a big symbol in my story, so just stay tuned for that. Hopefully someday you'll all be able to read it. So tonight I'm actually going to be going through and reading my manuscript and making notes about what I want to change, and I just finished up reading through Act 1, so I'm going to be starting my reading of Act 2. Part of me is I can't talk. Part of me is debating whether or not I want to start doing rewrites for Act 1 and then go into reading Act 2 and deciding what needs to be changed and fixed in there, but I'm on the fence, so we'll see. And then taking a look at the comments here. Calvin says, I love D&D. I wish I could play. Random person says, how long will this be? The longer the better. I'm so behind. So last week we went for an hour, and it seems like people really want it to go a little bit longer than that. So I think we'll go for an hour and a half and then see how we feel, see how my voice is doing, all that good stuff. I tried not to talk very much today. So we'll go for an hour and a half. So it's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time where I'm at. So we'll go till 8:30 Central Standard Time. And if we decide to go longer, we'll make up our minds at that point. But to help us out, I have my top hat of magical awesomeness, and I have filled it with various prompts that can help you if you're needing some inspiration for once you start the sprint. I decided to make the theme of these conflict, so I tried to come up with as many different like things that are gonna muck up a scene real good. I put those in here, so that way we've got some inspiration in case you're having some troubles with getting started. I'll draw one at the beginning of each sprint, so we've got that going. Library of Sarah says, this is the first live show of yours I've attended. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Sarah, for attending. I'm so glad you could join us. This is just surreal being able to host these, and the fact that so many people have been showing up is just like, so I'm very excited. And I apologize, guys, that I didn't have a new video on Monday, and I also didn't have a vlog on Saturday like I promised. I don't want to say it bit off more than I can chew, because I don't feel like I had too much going on, and I don't feel like I've been overwhelmed with Nano the way I have been in previous years. I'm actually feeling really good creatively. I just decided that I needed like a social media break earlier this week because I could feel myself about to get into a funk of putting too much pressure on myself to have to deliver for Nano and having to deliver content for YouTube and having to make sure that everything is perfect, because I have a really bad habit of trying to make things perfect even though that's absolutely impossible. I'm thinking about making a video discussing that. If you guys would like to see that, just kind of the conflict that I was going through creatively, just that pressure of wanting to keep up the momentum. And I mean, it's no secret that my channel is kind of all of a sudden exploded, and that is because of Nanowrimo. I know it's because I made Preptober content, and a lot of people found my channel through different means, and it's been amazing, but it's also been kind of nerve-wracking because I'm used to being this tiny little fish, and now there's a lot more of you guys, and I feel this pressure that things have to be perfect, and I have to make things really, really good, and if they're not good enough, then I shouldn't put them out, and I'm just putting too much pressure on myself. I know that, and it's something that I've dealt with my entire life. So thinking about making a video about that. If you're interested, leave a comment, but I'm so glad that you guys could join me, and I'm feeling really good today, and I'm glad that I took that little hiatus just to give myself some time to just breathe and not feel like I have to produce Twitter posts, and not feel like I have to post on Instagram, and not feel like I have to update my Instagram stories, and it felt good to not have that like weighing on my shoulders and to focus on this instead, because this is what I really need to focus on. So let's see. A catcher says, I finally made it. Oh, sorry guys, I think the comments jumped a little bit. How art thou this evening, my lady? I'm very good, thank you for asking. Hey, just got done with dinner on time. Awesome. Oh, wait a minute. I think I scrolled up too high. I think I'm repeating old comments. Sorry, guys. There we go. Let's see. Hope says, hey, hi, good to see you. Monique says, I love the mock cover. Yep, I read that before. Let's see. Just so you guys know, if you post links in here, it gets all funky. So let me know if you're going to post a link to something before you send the link, because YouTube gets all scared and freaked out and I don't know what it is, so I don't know whether or not to hit post. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you're going to post links in the comments, it's going to make YouTube a little cranky. Let's see. Oh yeah, Monique said that she made a mock cover, so I will show that so people can check that out if they want. Let's see. Calvin says, Library of Sarah, she's awesome, fun, friendly, intelligent, just all around amazing person. Yeah, awesome. That's good to you. I was saying Library of Sarah when it's Sasha. I'm sorry. I need to learn how to read. Sorry, guys. Random person says, how do you know if something is active or passive voice? Oof. I don't remember the exact rule off the top of my head. I would recommend Googling it. I know there's the whole, what is it, with zombies, like if you can add that to the end of the sentence and it makes sense, it means it's in passive voice. Just type in the passive voice zombie trick. I know it doesn't always work with passive voice. I'm really bad at remembering random grammar rules off the top of my head, so I would just look it up, because I'm gonna stumble through trying to recall the exact rule, because a lot of times I have to go back and fix passive voice, because I've noticed that as a timid writer, I sometimes write in passive voice because I'm afraid of being too active and seeming cocky. That's another video topic I was thinking about making. So yeah, look up the zombie passive voice trick. Let's see, Library of Sarah. Oh, it is Sarah. Okay, I thought it was Sasha. I thought someone typed Sasha. I can't read today. I agree. I've been watching this channel for a while. Alex is so inspired. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I never know if people are talking about me in the comments, so that was really sweet. I really appreciate it. Fisky said, is it Fixie Dust? Fixie Dust. I think I'm saying that correct. Yell at me if I'm not, because I usually don't say things correctly. Says, I'm so excited for this, and yeah, I might be leaving in a few minutes. My phone is dying. Oh no, try to find a charger. Yes, definitely interested. It's so hard keeping a balance during NaNoWriMo. Yes, I know, like, it's so hard, because like there was a tiny part of me that wanted to try to make daily vlogs, and then I realized I have a day job. I work, you know, a traditional 40-hour-a-week job from 9 to 5, and I might make myself go insane if I try to do that. So I'm just sticking to the weekly thing, and even then that seems like a bit much. Let's see, I know something I appreciate about your channel is that you're so authentic and bubbly. No need for perfection. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really try to bring the energy to my videos that I myself feel like I need when I'm having troubles creatively. I just want positivity around me, and I want to try and encourage positivity, because sometimes I'm not a very positive person in my head. I tend to go kind of the dark direction, horror writer after all. So I'm just trying to help everybody just be calm and happy and try to inject some positivity into your day, because I know writers, we tend to be really hard on ourselves. So I'm trying to make that one less thing to worry about, and trying to, and I'm glad you say that I come across as authentic, because that's the other thing. I don't want to come across as like, I'm the absolute expert on all of these things and you must listen to me because I'm the only correct person. Like, I never want to project that from myself, because I don't know what I'm doing a lot of times. I flounder a lot of times. Writing is messy. It's like digging in the mud, and I don't ever want people to feel like I have it all together, because I don't at all. And I don't think I ever will have it all together with writing, because creativity in general I see as something where you're always evolving and you're always improving, you're always changing. So I want to always make sure that my content reflects the fact that I'm changing and growing just as much as everybody else here, and it's awesome and it's great, and we should embrace the mess. Love the mess. It's wonderful, because writing is not a straightforward thing. It's not you write it and then you edit it and then you make it pretty. Like for me, it's write it, chop it apart, glue it back together, write it again, throw a couple seeds down and see what grows. It's this big hodgepodge of a thing and I love it. So thank you so much for that. And I think I'm talking too much, but all right. Nano, let's see, I agree with Becca. Nano is evil for life balance. It's really tough, I agree. Trying so hard and getting overwhelmed. I'm only 7,000 words behind. Hey, that's okay. That is perfectly fine. I was once like 10,000 or 15,000 behind and I made it. I lost my sanity a little bit, but it's about the experience, not about the word count. That's what I always say. I live Mulan reference. Oh yeah, where Mushu like rises, like I live. I love it. All the Mulan references, all the Disney references, please and thank you. Abigail says, I made it. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Felicity says, I've had the worst November for Nano. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I hope it gets better. And then JLW says, my aunt didn't make it. It was something we had planned the other day and she wanted to reschedule. And I was like, oh, you missed your appointment. I have no more. Oh no. I know, right? It's like, I only have so much time and my time is so precious. That's the entire month of November, I feel like. Points for the Mulan reference. I'm so behind. I'm afraid to see the exact number of words behind still. Well, still going though. And then, lol, I'm 10,000 words behind, Al. I'm sure to make more Disney references in the stream going on. Good. That's your job. Make more Disney references. And then Becca C. Smith says, that's hysterical. Yeah, my friend canceled plans on me the other day. And I was like, yes. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person who gets kind of excited when plans fall through, especially in November. I'm such an introvert. So I love seeing people. It's the anticipation of the gathering that just no. Just teleportation is my #1 choice of superpower because I just want to be there. I don't want to deal with traffic and driving and getting there and just sitting there dreading. No, just teleportation. Ryan says, I didn't feel well and didn't write yesterday, so I gotta write extra today. Oh my gosh, okay, well I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better today, or at least I hope you're feeling better today. So I think it is time to get started because it is already 20 minutes after, and as always, I talk too much. So we are gonna let's go at 25 and let's start with a 10-minute sprint. So 25 after and we'll go to 35 after. So I'm going to ramble a little bit in that time and I'm going to draw a conflict or some sort of obstacle or some sort of just, you know, thing to make your character's life difficult from our inspirational top hat. And that is 2 of them. Oh no, okay. I grabbed 2 accidentally, so should I do... Is this your guys' left or my left? This is my left. I'm gonna just say my hand directions because I get that mixed up really easily. So my left or my right? My left or my right? What do you guys want? The first one I see is what I'm gonna go with. Don't see anything yet. Left, right, left, right. Whoever comments first, that's the one we're going with. Left it is. All right. Oh my gosh, and then it's just like a flood of them come through. I love the delay. Okay, so burnt food. Did your character burn a meal? Is there somebody's meal burning in the apartment above your character? Are you recalling a memory of someone burning food? Is it, I don't know. Try to find a way to work that in. And we'll see what happens. I know that I'm going to be reading, so that's going to probably not be incorporated into my story, but you never know. You never know. So I want you guys to just grab a snack, grab a treat, grab a drink, get your coffee. I got this awesome peppermint, I think it was an almond coffee creamer. I wanted peppermint really bad. Like, I've been hardcore peppermint mochas, like, give them to me. So this is hitting all the right spots right now. Especially because I'm already feeling like I've talked too much. So I recommend just get your ambiance going, get the music going that you like. I wish I could play music during this, but I don't want to get a copyright strike because YouTube does that and I just don't feel like dealing with that. But get your favorite music going. I've got like essential oil that I like breathing in when I need to calm down. I've got my lemon and lavender candle. It's this soy candle I got at the local farmer's market. I've got that going, so it's very just like calm and atmospheric in my office right now, and I feel very good. So we've got about 3 minutes left before we go. And then is it Tay Buggy or the Buggy? And it's just reverse letter. I'm gonna call you Tay. I just finished burning my supper because I was on the phone with my brother. Oh no! So you might have some inspiration to draw from with that prompt that we just drew. I'm so sorry that you burnt your meal. I hope that you were able to still eat. And anyone who's joining us, Courtney says hello. Hi! Good to see you, even though I can't actually see you, but it's good to have you here. And I want to just welcome anyone who's just joining us. We are going to be starting our first writing sprint of the evening in 2 minutes. So at 25 after, we're gonna go for 10 minutes, and I better get the timer up or else we're gonna have a bad time. 1 second here. Set that for 10 minutes. And I'm a NaNoWrimo rebel, so I'm not actually going to be sprinting with you guys, but I will be reading. My keyboard is busted on the bottom, so I need a Post-it note stack in there or else it gets all floppy. We got a minute left before we go, so everybody get ready and get set. And Star Lady says, hello, hello Star Lady. I love that name, it's so charming. Tay says, I added extra cheese to make up for it. Cheese makes everything better, so perfect. That's a good band-aid to slap on a burnt meal. Let's see, you set up and sound and look so calm. Your setup, oh my god, I can't read. Your setup looks, I can't read. Your setup sounds and looks so calming. Thank you so much. I actually just got this shelf from my monitor. My husband got me this monitor for my birthday. It hooks to my laptop, which is off. Oh wait, no, you can see it. It's right there. And I got this shelf to just kind of make my desk a little more organized, and I love it. My desk is so cozy, and I think I'm gonna do a desk tour soon. And I'm gonna start the timer because it is time to go. So ready, set, go. And our prompt for this sprint is burnt food. Do with that as you wish. So write for 10 minutes, as much as you can, and we will be back. Well, I'll still be here. You can still stare at me reading if you want. Don't stare at me, please. So go. I will stop talking now. And just a reminder, if you hear random voices off in the distance, my husband has his D&D game going on in the other room, and when you have like 6 guys in your house, their voices are bound to carry. So if you hear voices, it's not, I'm not being attacked, it's not ghosts for now. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna stop talking. You guys work, and I'm gonna work too. wonder if you guys can hear that. The game's getting intense. And we're about halfway through this sprint, so if you're just joining us, feel free to hop in. We're just trying to write, or in my case, I'm trying to read as much as possible to add to our stories for NaNoWriMo, and I will be quiet now and let you guys focus, but you got about 5 minutes left, so 5-minute warning. Oh, yeah, and somebody answered this question, but yeah, the sprint was for 10 minutes, and we got about 5 minutes left. And also, hi Sam, good to see you. little over a minute left, so sort of a 1-minute warning. Alright, that is time. Again, my mouse is getting stuck. Perfect. And I can hear my dog being sad outside the door, so 1 second. Hi, sweetie. Sorry, my dog was sad, and now he is in his puppy bucket. It's his kennel, but the top's not on it, and it's just full of blankets because I want to make sure he's living his best life. So I would love to hear how you guys did. How did you do? Why did I say that twice? How did you do? How many words did you get? Let's report. Post it in a comment. I only read through, I finished the scene that I was working on previously. Shayna says, late but here, thank you so much for joining us. We just finished up our first sprint, and hopefully it will not be the only sprint we do this evening. And let's see here. Oh, yay! JLW says 316 words. That is awesome. Good job. I'm just looking through the comments. Cool. Yeah, so I only read a handful of pages, or gosh, it didn't even feel like it was very many pages. So Courtney says 134. How many pages did you read? I think I only read like 3 or 4, but they're like full-size pages. Yeah, I only read through like 3 or 4. I was really trying to think about something, so it slowed me down a little bit with my plot. Ryan says 196. Becca got 226. Awesome. Felicity got 320. Holy crap, that's awesome. Shonda says, oh good, glad I didn't miss much. Yeah, no, you are doing fine. We are going to be going at least for another, oh gosh, practically an hour still, because we're gonna go till 30 after, so 8:30 my time, which is Central Standard Time, and we started at 7, so we still got plenty time going on for these sprints. Alexander Black says, I got nothing. I'm on the part of the play where I've been dreading getting to the first musical number. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Steven says 215. Carrie says only 80 words. The first sprint is hard, but after that the words flow easier for me. I agree. I always need like a couple sprints to kind of like warm up and be able to get that kind of momentum going. Oh, and did anybody use the prompt? I'd love to hear if you guys were able to use that. Abigail got, holy crap, 254 words. I even got the burnt food prompt. Yay, good job. Thank you for making all of those things, all those dots connect and whatnot. And I'm rambling. When don't I ramble? Library of Sarah says 264. I actually forgot about the prompt and somehow ended up with burnt food in my scene. Whoa, that's cool. Awesome. Franny says 152. I'm introducing a cute badass couple and I feel like they're gonna need their own book. I love them so much. Don't you love it when you realize like these characters need more attention, like they need their own story? That's always a really satisfying feeling. Courtney says be right back. Don't worry, no rush. And Katra says 167. That's awesome. Steven says I've almost reached 25,000 words. Yay, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, you're almost halfway there and we're not even halfway through the month, so go you. That is amazing. Kevin says, unfortunately, I gotta go. Love your videos. Keep up the amazingness. Fare thee well all. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your kind words. No worries. If you guys have to go early, that's not a big deal. I'm not gonna throw things at you because then I'd be throwing them at my phone and I need my phone because I'm dependent on it more than I should be, but I am. Katja says, I need to. That's a good prompt, and maybe next one. And then, bye, Kevin. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so I think we should go for another sprint. What do you guys think? Should we go for a quick one? Should we do like a quick 5-minute one? Or do you guys want to do like a longer 15 or 20-minute one and see how we feel about that? The first one was 10 minutes. So do we want to do like a quick one just to kind of keep, you know, being fast? Or do we want to go for a long one and see what we can do? Maybe we should do a 30-minute one today. Oh my gosh, that's a little ambitious. Maybe we should do like 15 to 20 to start and then work towards the 30. I'm seeing Ryan says 15 sounds good, 15 or 20. Okay, let's see. I'm good at math. Let's go for like a 15-minute one because that'll hit the hour. That will get us to on the hour. So we'll go from 45 to 50, 60. Oh my god, I can do math. We will go from 45 for 15 minutes and finish up on the hour. So yeah, so we got 5 minutes before we start the next one, and the next one will be 15 minutes. So get ready and loosen up your fingers, do some jazz hands or something to get the momentum going. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of leaning towards the 15 or 20. So yeah, we'll go for 15. Carrie B says, I didn't use the prompt unless you count burning a house, or a burning house. I can read. I needed a child character to die. Oh no, so it came with a bomb in the World War II a few days ago. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Oh no. But I guess that kind of is like, it has burning in it, so yeah, that counts-ish. Well, why am I even judging? I'm a horror writer. I have done some really dark things, so I understand having to do certain things that might not be as pleasant, but they move the plot along. So yeah, it counts. Let's see, Ryan says 17 3/4. 17 3/4. I feel like that's a reference to something. Or am I overthinking this? I might be overthinking this. Tay says, I like the idea. 30s are fun, but I like working our way up to it a little. Yeah, so we'll do 15. Maybe we'll go 15 and then, oh gosh, but then we only have like 30 minutes left after that. Okay, so I want you guys to think about it. Do you want to do like a handful of smaller sprints when we hit the hour mark, or do we want to do that 30-minute sprint after this 15-minute one? I'll let you guys kind of mull that over. Sounds good. It's super sad, but it needs to happen. I was getting more attached to the character than expected. That always happens. You always create a character where it's like, you're gonna die and it's fine and I'm gonna be fine, and then it's like, you're my favorite character, why do you have to die? That happens. That's happened to me before. And then you just make them a protagonist and move on with your life. Alright, we have 2 minutes left before we start, and I have a witch hat up here that kind of like blocks the time on my monitor a little bit because there's a little piece of like gauzy lace hanging from a witch hat that I have, because of course I have a witch hat. That's the other video I was thinking about doing. I've said so many times that I wanted to do a desk tour, but my desk used to be downstairs and I had this really great setup, but then I moved it upstairs, and it's taken me until now to finally like feel like this is my cozy little hobbit hole. Like, guys, my desk probably would overwhelm a lot of people. My aesthetic is kind of making everything look like an I Spy. Like, that's what my desk looks like, that's what my vanity looks like, that's what my stuff looked like when I was a kid. Like, everything always looked like an I Spy. And now my dog wants to leave the room because he's indecisive. So one moment. You wanna go? There you go. In a perfect world, I would leave that door open for him, but then you guys would hear all of the D&D game, and I don't know if that's what you came here for, so yeah. Let's see. Save the 30-minute sprint for the start of next week. Okay, maybe we'll wait until like we're needing those words pretty like, oh no, it's the 3rd week of Nano, we need to do a 30-minute sprint. Maybe we'll just do some shorter ones. Let's see, JLW says, I have characters that I am happy to kill off, even the good guy. He's getting on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, that happens too. Random person says, I kind of want to kill off my favorite character, and then I started making him so dark, and now I just can't kill him because he's just that dark. In my brain, I saw him very cheerful but realistic. He's now too realistic. He's my favorite character. I like him just the dark way he is now. That's awesome. And it's time to start the sprint. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I get so caught up in reading the comments because I just love reading what you guys have to say. It's always so fun. Okay, 15 minutes and start. And while you guys are starting, I'll quick draw a prompt. That's the other thing I was supposed to do. I'm really good at this. Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason burning was like on my mind or something. The prompt is sunburn. Does your character get a sunburn? Do they talk about a sunburn? Do they buy suntan lotion to prevent sunburn? Sunburn. That is your prompt. A lot of burning on the mind. I don't know why. All right, I will stop talking. The timer has started, so we're going for 15 minutes. Go. Oh, also JLW says, give us a desk tour. Okay, I'll film it soon, I promise. about 8 minutes left, guys, and if you're just joining us, we're doing a 15-minute long writing sprint, and you definitely can hop in if you're wanting to join in. And the prompt is sunburn. First one was burnt food, and now it's sunburn. I don't know where my brain was at when I wrote the prompts. So I will let you guys keep going, but we've got about 8 minutes left, so keep going. Alright, got about 5 minutes left, so keep going. about 30 seconds left, so finish up your words. Alright, that is time. How did you guys do? I read a good chunk of pages. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, and how many of these did I read? Like 4. I think I read like 10 pages, which is awesome. I just started chapter 8, and there are men laughing loudly, so that's always good too. So how did you guys do? Did you find a way to work in the prompt? How many words did you get? I'm very excited to hear how you guys did. I'm feeling really energized by all of this, which is super awesome, and I'm just loving my project so much. So I'm just feeling good overall. Let's see, Franny got 133, Ryan got 0 words. My daughter had a computer issue, but it's fixed, and I made some tea and got a snack. You know what? Those are important. That is what we fall under the self-care category, and also family first, right? So no worries at all. Becca C. Smith got 298. That is awesome, and I actually skipped over a couple. JLW got 323. Holy crap, you guys are machines. Abigail got 273, finished my chapter and even got the prompt in. You guys are rock stars. Carrie got 177 and hit my stride. Tay got 407. Oh my gosh. Katra says, God, my best friend distracted me. I only got 56 words. That's okay. You gotta have quality time with your friends too. Alexander Black says, I stopped counting words as I am not writing a novel. I count lines. I got 1 line done. That is awesome. Becca Woodard, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. I can't math today. You know what? No judgment. I can't math any day. So I know how it feels. 100%. So yeah, no judgment. This is a safe place. Awesome. Okay, so I was thinking that we're gonna go till 8:30 today, so I'm thinking we might just add a little bit more time each week. So last week we went for an hour. This week we would go for an hour and a half, and next week I think we'll go for 2 hours, you know, pending any things going on in my life that might disrupt that. But I think it's nice to just slowly add a little more time to each stream, because one thing I don't want to do is like overkill and do it too long and bore you guys to tears, or you know, just draw things out too much. So yeah. Woodard. Okay, thank you. I always pronounce things incorrectly. I'm just, for some reason I can hear things in my head and I just can't make my mouth agree with the words that I hear in my head. So Stephen got 278 and broke 25,000 words. Holy crap, that is amazing. Courtney got 149 words. I had my main character Alexander Marshall be fired. Good name choice. Although, sorry about your character getting fired. That's not fun. Library of Sarah says, I have to go now, but thanks so much for hosting. I had so much fun. Good luck with writing and revising, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And oh my gosh, I'm just so glad you guys could join me today. So no problem. I will hopefully see you next week. No worries if you can't make it. I'm not gonna judge anyone. I don't keep attendance. But thank you. Katra says, I've been mathing all day. I'm all mathed out. Carrie B says, my character Alex. Wait, there's 2 people with characters named Alex? This is awesome. Killed everyone responsible for setting off the battle. That was so fun to write. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like it that these Alex characters seem like they've got a lot of action going on in their stories. Becca says, I give up on math after calculus 6 years ago. Yeah, right there with you. Although, did I ever take calculus? I feel like I got around to taking hard math classes. Catcher says, sings to the tune, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to hit 50K. Oh, I just can't wait to hit 50K. I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer at all. So I will not do that anymore, I promise. Oh, awesome. You guys are just kicking butt at this. Alexander Black says, #AlexClub. Yay, the Alex Club is back. This is so fun. I'm having fun. So I think we need to do another sprint. So why don't we, we could go at 8:10 and we could do a short one. Like we could do, because we want to wrap up at 30 after. So we've got about 25 minutes left. So do we want to go at 10 after and go for another 20 minutes? Do we want to, well, wait, we did 15 minutes. So we did 15 for the last one. So do we want to do 20 for the last one? For the final sprint of the evening? Go at 10 after and then go till 30 after. I'm trying so hard to not say what time it is my time, and I keep saying it. So what do you guys think? Go at 10 after for 20 minutes? How do we feel about that? Do we feel like we've worked up to it at this point? Catcher says, sorry it doesn't work as well as it did in my head. No, in my head it made a lot more sense too. I'm just not musically inclined. I feel like a more musical person could have gotten the words correctly matched up with the music, but I'm not musically inclined. I love musicals. Ryan says, I took calculus in college, but it's been over 20 years. Let's do 20 for the final sprint. And then Franny says, yes, 20 is good. 10 for 20, says JLW. Ryan says, 10 after for 20 is amazing. And Catcher says, heck yeah, 20 minutes. I love the enthusiasm. Okay, so I am going to set the timer so I don't forget to set the timer. So I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. We're going to go in 4 minutes. So I'm going to pick the prompt before I forget to pick the prompt. And that feels like a good one. All right, so our final prompt of the evening is going to be a twist. I think I was a little lazy when I wrote this one. Is it a plot twist? Is it a cinnamon twist, like one of those twisty cinnamon rolls that I think you can get those still at Cinnamon Bun, like the Cinna Stick, like twisty things? Is it somebody's twisting their hair? I don't know. It's a twist though. What a twist. I love that joke. Okay, so we got 3 minutes and our prompt is a twist. So do with that however you want and it'll be super awesome. And I'm almost out of coffee, which probably isn't a bad thing because I probably need to start winding down pretty soon. But guys, I've been so tired lately. Like, I've been watching my husband in the evening play Red Dead Redemption. It's a video game for those of you who don't know it. And I keep falling asleep at like 8:30 and then going, like, sleeping for like half hour to an hour, then deciding, okay, I'll go to bed, and then passing out again. And I feel like I can't get enough sleep even though I'm sleeping a full night. So I don't know. I've just been so exhausted lately and it's silly like that. Ryan says, a twist actually works with what I'm about to write. What I'm about to write. Yeah, that's awesome. That is, oh, I can't wait to see what twist you guys come up with. Someone playing Twister. That's a good one, JL. I love that. Carrie says, shoot, I just wrote a slight plot twist. That's okay. That can count as your twist. You can just have a previous twist that is now your current twist. I don't know. I'm trying to make that work. That is definitely peg in a, what is it, round peg in a square hole, or is it the other way around? Okay. Becca says, my husband too, he keeps shooting people by accident. Yes, my husband keeps accidentally hitting people with his horse when he's going through town. It's funny because he's trying to like carefully weave through people and he still bonks them, and then people get mad and then they try to shoot him, and it's hilarious because Red Dead Redemption is an amazing game. And Abigail says, your brain is just tired from all the nanoing, need extra sleep. That's true. I have been getting up at like 5 every morning. I mean, I usually get up at 5, but I've been getting up and working every morning. I've been doing most of my nano work in the morning, which is cool because then by the evening it's like I'm already done for the day. I worked my butt off in the morning. I can lay on the couch. Maybe that's why I'm falling asleep. Steven says, my characters will be taking a twist path through the mountains. I like it. Katra says, friend on the other side too. I got words on the other side. Oh, I love that song. I love Princess and the Frog, but the villain, I forget his name, but he is just wonderful, and his song is probably my favorite part of that movie. But then again, I like every villain the most in all Disney movies because that's my aesthetic. And now it's time to start. 20 minutes. Go. I believe in you, and your prompt is a twist. And if you're just joining us, we are going to be writing nonstop for 20 minutes, and it's going to be super awesome, and you guys are going to do great. And Katra says, Dr. Fossilier? I feel like it was something very French sounding. Fossilier. This is not good for my little pronouncing words incorrectly habit. I'm such a nerd. No, you're not. And if you are, you can join me. I'm a patchwork nerd. You can be a Disney nerd. We'll all be nerds together, and it'll be super awesome. Abigail says, yes, Princess and the Frog. Love that movie. I do too. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now, so I will let you guys focus and work and just write as much as you can, and we will come back in 20 minutes. It'll be awesome. Okay, work. person says I have to eat, but I don't want to leave. Eating is important. Never sacrifice your own health or well-being for the sake of nano or streams or anything like that. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. So if you gotta go eat, no judgment. Yeah, but we are about, let's see, we are about 7 minutes into this sprint. If you're just joining us, we are doing our final 20-minute long sprint for the night, so you definitely can still join in, and it's awesome like that. I'm just currently reading through my manuscript, so make sure that you are writing as much as you can, and it's super awesome like that. And Words Fall says, hey, thanks for joining us, and dang, oh no, dang. Is it because that it's our last sprint for the night? It's okay. You can definitely watch this back afterwards as well. I know that I have a handful of people that actually watch my sprints or my live streams after the fact, so no judgment if you watch it again. Got here late. It's okay. We'll be back again next week, and we still got a little bit more time. So you can definitely join in for this final sprint, and I will stop talking so you guys can focus. Also, my dog just found a squeaker toy. I can hear it. So if you hear squeaking, that's what it is. Razor Wire says, "Aw, this makes me nostalgic for last couple of nanos and your videos. I'm not participating this year though. Hope it's going well for everyone." Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well as well. And yeah, I know last year was a really fun time with nanos, so I'm nostalgic for it too. Red Chan says, "I'm just starting with this sprint. I missed most of it, sadly. Good luck, everyone." That's okay, you can still join. Tay says, 32222HG. Oh, my cat walked across my keyboard, sorry. And then Abigail says, "That's amazing." I agree, that's amazing. Your cat just wanted to contribute to the conversation. Nothing wrong with that. And we have about 6 minutes left on this sprint, and the prompt was a twist, so if you're just joining us, there's still time. You can still get some words in, and that'll be awesome. And I almost just knocked over my cords that are hooked up to my laptop and my phone and everything. That could have made things really interesting. So I'm going to stop talking. You've got about 6 minutes left, so keep going and keep writing. About 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. 1-minute warning. Haley says, hello everybody, I hope people are having a fun time with Nano. Hello and thank you. Yes, Nano is going very well so far for me. Seems like everyone is really kicking butt with the sprints. And 3, 2, 1, that is time. That is all we have for our 20-minute sprint. So how did you guys do? Did you hit whatever goal it is you set for yourself, or are you on track for reaching your goal for the day? I finished another chapter, which was awesome, although I'm starting to get into the very messy chapters. I'm a fast drafter, and some chapters I'll literally write happy moment here or insert scene here. Like, there's a lot of like parts that I need to fill in the blank at some point, so I'm realizing I got a lot of work ahead of me, which is fun. Let's see, Ketra says about 1 page. Awesome! Haley says, yay! Yes, awesome. You guys are just kicking butt at this. Abigail says, I got 329 words. I got the 667 words for the day. So yay, yay! Congratulations! Steven says 50. I had to stop to do research. That's okay. That happens. Red Chan says 544 words for this sprint, so almost at 2,000 words total for today. Yay! Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Tay says 470. Drama Dork 88 or 884, I can read, just came in at the end, so we only got a paragraph done. Hey, better than no paragraph. That is awesome. JLW says 538 this time, and that is 1,177 for your show. Awesome! Oh my gosh, that's so many words that you added. Felicity got 562 words. Becca did almost 1,000 words for the write-in. Yay! Oh my gosh, that is amazing. And Becca, I loved seeing my clip, or well, the clip from your vlog of my stream on your vlog. It was surreal and awesome at the same time. You guys should go check out Becca C. Smith's vlogs if you haven't yet. They're really good, and she needs more subscribers, and you guys should subscribe to her. Just, I'm being really subtle. Tay says, woo, congrats everyone. Haley says, I forgot, Al, are you editing for this Nano? Yes, so I am working on revising my manuscript. I just finished the second draft. I did writing, I added more scenes to my manuscript, so I wrote about 10,000 words. My goal was to write 10,000 words for the first half of the month, and there are men yelling. I ended up only writing that 8,000 words and deciding that I had everything that I wanted to add there, so there was no sense in forcing another 2,000 words. And now I, for the rest of the month, am reading through my manuscript and making notes about the big picture things that I am going to need to go through and take care of to make this manuscript function. So I am technically on my 3rd draft, I guess you could say, sort of, a kind of 3rd draft. Ryan says 240 words done, but I figured a lot, so less words, more plot ideas. Figured out a lot, so less words, more plot ideas. Plot ideas are important. You need those to be able to keep going. Alexander Black finished 2 lines. Awesome. Carrie B, 279 words, 536 for the entire stream, around 1,200 left to write to reach my goal for the day. Yay, you're getting so close. Courtney did 181 words. Great job. Becca says, thank you. No, thank you, Becca. Your videos are just so positive and encouraging, and like your quality of your videos are also really fantastic. I'm a dork when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I love when a video has, you know, good audio quality and like the camera stuff looks really good. I'm really technical. I don't know. I just love film a lot, so I really appreciate when people put a lot of efforts into their setup of their videos and the look of their videos. Not that you need to have that to have good AuthorTube videos, but it's just something that I personally kind of geek out about. And Haley says, that's great. 8,000 is good. And third edit pass. Way to go. Also, a way to go to everyone. You guys inspire me. Oh, thank you so much. You are so sweet. And yes, you guys should all be so proud of yourselves. This was a very inspiring stream because you guys just kicked butt and you all came here to work, which I love. So we're probably gonna wrap up for the night, but if you joined us late, you can definitely watch this back, and the cool thing is you can see the comments happen in real time, so you can see the conversations that we had and see what people said. I love that YouTube added that feature, and we'll be back next week. So I will be doing a stream again at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday. The next Wednesday coming up is the 21st. That'll be the day before Thanksgiving here in the US, and before a lot of us have a lot of plans going on, I assume, but it'll be awesome and it'll be great. So I think we'll go for 2 hours next week if you guys feel bold and if I feel bold and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think next week we'll go from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll just kind of keep upping our game, and it'll be awesome and it'll be fun. And who knows, maybe we'll go for 3 hours on the 28th when we do that stream that day. I don't know. We'll see how ambitious I'm feeling about that. But you guys are just amazing, and I want to thank you all so much for your encouragement, and thank you so much for being here and supporting each other. And you guys just keep I can't talk. I want to say keep encouraging each other, and there, I said it, because you guys know I always say at the end of my videos, keep writing, keep laughing, and most importantly, keep encouraging each other. And that's because I really believe in those ideals. I really believe that it is so important to let people know that they feel supported, and let them know not to take things too seriously and to just enjoy life and to inject joy into your creation. So I hope you guys are feeling inspired, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Nano. And even if you're behind, love the journey. That's what I say every time. Love the journey, because this is an amazing experience, and you should be so proud of yourself that you're even trying this. Even if you only end up writing 50 words, you can say that you at least tried, and that is an amazing thing. And let's see, I'm seeing a lot of goodbyes. Thank you for hosting. Heck yeah, it will be super fun. Thanks for the sprints, Alex. Bye, and see you next week. Thank you, bye. I'm out for school all next week for Thanksgiving. Bye, see you next week. Oh man, I miss those days of having all that vacation time. I only get Thursday and Friday off, but that's better than nothing. I won't complain. Let's see, Carrie B says, thanks for hosting, Alex. See you next week. 2 hours sounds great. Bye. Courtney says, thank you. Becca C. Smith says, thank you again for all your kind words. You're amazing. Thank you for the write-ins. They help so much. Yay, I'm so glad they're helping you guys. And Tay says, thank you so much for hosting. See you next week. You guys are amazing. Okay, I will let you guys go off so that way you guys can go write and I can go rest my voice. And I think this is a good point to end on. So I will see you guys next week, and hopefully I'll have vlogs up on Saturday and videos up on Monday, and we'll be back to my regular schedule. But thanks you so much for your support with me being a little discombobulated this week. And then Brian says, I shared something fun on Twitter for you and your husband. Oh, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Okay, I gotta go check that out. So I will see you guys next week. Remember, keep writing, keep laughing, and most importantly, please keep encouraging each other. I will see you soon. Toodles! And